Hey, what's up you guys? Bloody Jacob here to bring you another video. This time I'm going to be going over my experience attending Grand Rapids Comic Con this year, 2018, which is held over this past weekend. I just attended Friday. But nonetheless, this is a Comic Con convention, convention I've been going to for the past 3 years. I went in 2016, went last year in 2017, and of course this year. I just want to go over. I posted about it enough on Facebook and Twitter and everything. But still, I want to make a video on it because I always do when I go to cons. And this one is a pretty good one for one real reason alone. But nonetheless, I always enjoy going to any kind of conventions, really, whether it's the flashback horror cons, the like C2E2, big ones like that. Either way, I always enjoy myself just sort of releasing and being able to just gaze at every fandom you could see. And also, going for the guests, of course, I'm just thrilled to meet anyone that's tied to any show or sort of movie I'm into, and that continued into this year. But yeah, so let's get into the guests, I guess. I met two people this year. In 2016, I met Russell Hodgkinson from Z Nation, of course, Doc. This year I met Anastasia Baranova, who plays Addie Carver on Z Nation. And let me tell you, she is just wonderful. She's super, super nice, really, really talkative and interactive, appreciative, down to earth. And her panel is just awesome, by the way, too. That's why I only went Friday. I had to work, but I wanted to make sure I could go one day. Chose Friday because that's the day her panel is on. And she has kind of this wacky, sort of personality that she's developed, but she's very, very entertaining. And I gotta say, Russell Hodgkinson, who I met back in 2016, like I said, and then her now, Z Nation, they have just such a wonderful cast, all really, really nice people from what I've seen. Really hope I can meet more of them, Keith Allen especially, but Nat Zhang and the others, of course, too, Kalita Smith. But we'll see, but this is good for now because Addie was always my favorite on the show, along with Keith Allen's Murphy. So I was absolutely thrilled to have the chance to meet her. It was really like a dream come true. And I already posted a little video she had let me record with her. But nonetheless, that was still a really cool thing for her to let me do as well. She's also following me on Twitter, which is pretty awesome as well for some reason. I tweeted to her, and apparently she wasn't too creeped out, and she actually followed me, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I can't say enough about how awesome she was. Also bringing up, her episode of Drake and Josh, she played Yuka. If you guys have watched Drake and Josh, Josh's foreign friend who Drake accidentally marries. I brought up, her Sons of Anarchy episode to her that she had a small part in, things like that. It's expressed how much I enjoy the character and the show and everything. And again, these people from the Z Nation, they're some of the best. Wow. And of course, I had her sign, like one of her 8x10s. This is always my favorite promotional picture of Addie. To Jacob, so great to meet you in Grand Rapids. All my love. That was really nice. I'm definitely going to get a frame for this. And of course, I had to get, photo op pictures with her. And, Friday was kind of their, it wasn't their main day. I think Saturday is more of their main day, so they weren't really too busy. Some things were still being set up as well. And that was actually her only photo op, for the day. So I actually got 2 done with her for no extra charge, which is pretty cool. And by the way, the prices were pretty good at this convention, too, for most of the guests anyway. Like her, like an autograph was $30, and then you get a free selfie with it, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I had 2 done with her, obviously framing these. Yeah, again, she's just very, very cool, and just so, nice and humble and ready to talk to anyone. Hugs galore. That was sweet as well. I love that one. That was definitely a great experience meeting her. Yeah, she was definitely the highlight of my con. She was the reason why I sort of, I'm definitely going this year. Even though it's so close to me that I pretty much try to go every year, but I always like to have someone that really gets me excited, and she was definitely it. But I shouldn't take away from the next guy, because the other guest I'd met is James Jude Courtney, who is mostly known for playing Michael Myers in the new 2018 Halloween movie. I was pretty excited to meet him, and he was a really nice guy. Again, one of those really open people, very initially, like welcoming right away. Also talked to him about the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode he was in season 2, which is nice. Talked to him about who hits harder between Sarah Michelle Gellar and, Jamie Lee Curtis. He said Jamie Lee Curtis because, just how, kind of rough and tough, her Laurie storyline was. It made sense that Jamie Lee Curtis would put a little bit more fire into it. But he also commented on how Sarah Michelle Gellar is, really a talented actress and athletic and everything, so that was cool to talk to him about that. Would have liked to have gone to his panel, but that was on Sunday and I can only go Friday, but still good to meet him. Was going to do a photo op as well, but I don't have all the money available right now, but was good again just to walk up to him and talk to him for a few minutes. And I also did have him sign something as well. And just sort of a still of him in Halloween. So yeah, pretty cool. I will be framing that as well. But yeah, and I did buy some things on the side as well. I had a picture that I had posted on Facebook back on Friday. Not really the best quality picture, but I didn't want to, get everything out necessarily again. And if you guys can also see, there's that Godzilla shirt in the picture. He has like a Grand Rapids Comic-Con sign that he's crushing in it. I really like that shirt as well. I had to get that eventually, being a Godzilla fan all my life. But anyway, my dad actually grabbed for me that slasher sort of sketch artwork there on the left. We'll be framing that as well. Pretty cool. And also I'd gotten a couple of Buffy the Vampire Slayer figures. They were only $10 a piece, so I got like a Vampire Buffy and Xander. Also got the Ash vs. Evil Dead Henrietta, which is cool to find. And the Left 4 Dead Boomer. If you guys have played the Left 4 Dead video games, it's a pretty cool pickup. I've played those games so many times over the years. Even me and my girlfriend have played them together. Just really, really addicting. Playing them for a long time since it came out. And they had released figures of the Boomer and the Smoker. I have seen the Smoker before, but not the Boomer so much. And let me tell you, this guy is like double the price online. He's like $99 and up on Amazon. And yeah, people discourage me that I opened them. But, I'm not here to make money, and I like putting these things out on display. I get them for my own, personal enjoyment. But yeah, this thing just looks perfect, man. And again, just sort of a testament and like a holy grail, to show how much I played the game over the years that I have this. So yeah, it was only $45 compared to almost $100 and up online, so I think that was a pretty solid deal there. I had to grab it when I seen it. Very, very cool. And then you can split them in half, and like he exploded, and you can attach the guts to the end of the top of the pants there, So that's really awesome. And the Henrietta, of course, looks really good as well. Comes with the extended head. If you guys watch the show and sort of seen Evil Dead 2, you'll recognize that. So that's awesome too. I have an Ash figure as well as like the children, the twins or whatever. But yeah, and the Buffy here. These things are kind of on the cheaper side. The likeness isn't great. Otherwise, I definitely buy more of them. But on these vampire versions, they actually don't look too bad. If you guys can see a little bit there. Not a lot of articulation or anything, but just becoming the massive, Buffy fan that I am, I'm grabbing like any merch I can find. And again, just $10 each for her and the Xander. It's pretty good. I haven't opened the Xander yet, so I'm just sort of like spreading it out and just enjoying it as it goes. Yeah. I'll have to find that a little bit later, I guess. It's in here. But yeah, so I did have a really good time at the convention this year. After going to things like C2E2 and Heroes and Villains and Walker StalkerCon, stuff like that, it's definitely a little bit more small scale. There's not necessarily a ton, but it's still cool to walk through, and the guests that are there that you're eager for are definitely worth meeting. And like I said, Anastasia, just on her own, just really, really made the weekend for me and made the day. Definitely one of my favorite people I've met, and I've met a good amount at this point for myself anyway. But she's definitely up there as some of the best. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Did you guys attend? What cons have you gone to recently? What ones are you looking forward to? So yeah, follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.